ready to roll? Are you ready to party with the best of them?
We are gonna go down to the river. do the whistle from the original. Do. That's your whack, guys, because we've had some copyright issues, but we're working on it, so bear with. So sorry if you loved that wee jingle, but I wonder about the people that actually skipped through.
Oh, 100%, because it's not like 15 seconds at the beginning. Yeah. See, I'm not the type, I couldn't be hooked with that. I like it, like, obviously, because we chose it, but if I was watching the podcast, there's no way I'd be listening to that noise every week.
No. I would also like to say as well, see if you watched last week's episode, I was wearing a pink cardigan that in fact was Lorri's, and now I'm wearing a jumper that is also Lorri's because I'm just not spending any money on clothes until I move into this fucking house. So I am wearing Lorri's, but we need to talk about it.
She's shopping from my wardrobe.
I was asking Lorri, right, I was going to the Christmas markets for you a few weeks ago, and I was like, right, I need, like, to finish off this outfit on the cheap, I need a chocolate brown sweater. And she was a sweater. Sweater weather, chocolate brown jumper, and she was like, yeah, I'm sure I do. And then she pulled out the cover and she was like, do you know, at first I really thought it was chocolate brown, but it's given more jobby brown. Does that suit?
But you know, when you're like, it's not giving jobby brown on you, but it definitely was giving jobby brown on the hanger, you guys.
Mr Hanky.
I literally said to her on the phone today, I was like, in my head when I was holding that on the hanger, I was like, it's giving Mr Hanky the Christmas poo. And I was like, do you know who that is, or are you too young? And she's like, I kind of know. Do you remember that, Craig? Like,
aye, for South Park.
Oh my God, literally, that was such a massive part of my childhood, the whole song. Do you remember the song?
Sing it.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo, I love him, he loves you, do 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 do.
But then like, we were on FaceTime. Oh my God, guys, I had like a moment this morning, didn't I? This nearly didn't happen.
I know.
I was literally
to pull it at her deathbed.
Yeah, and I think it's because I had to take the morning after pill, TMI, but I did, and it's never again. It's fucked me right up, and I was literally bent over with cramp, sweating. It was horrific, and I actually was like, right, I'm going to take 10 here, set an alarm, and if I'm not come out of this by the time, I'm going to need to text on and be like, I have a problem, you're going to need to wheel me to Wishaw.
Wheel you? Okay, I'll get a call back.
But I was worried, but I'm fine.
Yeah,
I took roofing and I'm fine.
We're as fine as we're going to be, you guys. I don't know how this is going to go today. The two of us are like feeling a little bit like, I said, we were walking through the G4 office and we were talking to the girls, and I was like, the only way, and do you know the funniest bit before I go on, like, we are never like this at the same time. Usually one of us is and the other one's like fighting out,
but
fighting
we're both
out
a wee bit.
But we're both
I feel like we've got hilarity though.
Yeah, it's borderline like what we were saying, like
our
delirium.
Our head is above the water like this.
Like, it's borderline delirium. Basically, we both woke up this morning with an impending sense of doom. There's no other description. Like, we both woke up being like, the world is ending.
Do you know, honestly, what made me feel when we were sitting outside and I was like, this is going to be, I just feel emotionally fueled today. And it was that. So hopefully you know who you are when you're listening, but we have a listener who's basically sent us in a dilemma last week. You'll know who you are. And Lorri showed me, she sent Lorri a message on Instagram for me and Lorri, but I hadn't yet seen it yet. And Lorri replied, and I was literally nearly in tears because see the people that we have, like the messages we get of people that have found us, and just like, it actually makes me want to cry because I'm like, how are we that, like, how are we that kind of people for?
Are you okay?
But how are we that?
I actually kind of said that in
like
the message.
Podcasts are just people that people have never met.
Yeah.
Why can I not talk?
It's basically exactly what I said to this girl. I basically was like, it genuinely does blow. Like, we'll make a joke and all that, and we're like, and especially me, I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you think of. But like, genuinely, like being like really like kind of.
People being able to message literally like we're pals, which is the nicest thing because we've never met, but it's so special because it's like they watch us and the way we are, just being us, and then they feel like they can do what they can, which is, I love that. And I never, no matter where the podcast goes, I never want that to change. I want us to, do you know how people get have a podcast and then they get media trained and then they're not the same. That is my biggest thing for this podcast. I do not want us to change in any way, no matter where we go. I want us to be the same.
I feel like I'm too far gone for media training at this point anyway. There's no changing it.
Because it's just so special. And we need to talk about it quickly. So obviously we've set up Blondes Uncut, which is our Patreon. We'll leave the link below if you want to join. We have got a group chat on there and it's everyone that's paid to be there, and it's how special.
It's just so nice.
And it's like we're all in the group chat and I was literally buzzing. I was like, no, I can't believe this. Like me and Lorri can chat in the chat and everyone, and it's like
even this morning I had ran into like a wee, like not hiccup, but I had like a question about something, because I'm new to Patreon as well, you guys. I've not got like my own account, it's just obviously the creator account we have now. And one of you guys had asked, like, I can't see the video, I can only see the audio. And I was like, oh, I'm not sure. And I went onto the chat and asked, I was like, guys, can you see it? And like, within like minutes, I had like 3
so
replies. Nice. Somebody sent a screenshot. This is where she'll find it. And
you know, it's Jade, like-minded people, because if they enjoy our content, it's like what we were saying last week on that big rant we did. When if you're for us, you're for us. If you're not, you're not, and that's okay. And but to know that the people that are on Patreon and that group chat, they are for this type of, is just so nice.
At the end of the day, the people that are reaching out, like you were talking about earlier on, and like it does blow our minds, and it cancels out all the negativity. Yeah. Like getting one message from somebody who genuinely is like, just resonates with it, and even like messages saying, oh, you really helped me out, or you made me feel better about this, or like that makes all of like the shit worth it. Like I don't care how many people want to call us a pair of fridges, like if we literally 100 of those messages versus one that's like, you have made my day.
I think when we started the podcast as well, the comments would get to me more, I must say, and I was more paranoid.
I don't think we're getting as much
like, but even when it does now, I'm like, oh, fuck off, like actually do one. But we need to talk about that creator that commented on your, we'll talk about it on the Patreon.
On Patreon,
yeah, because I feel like as well with Patreon we can be a wee bit more ruthless, but honestly, see if any of our haters join there. Are you alright?
Aye, sorry, I thought you was all like going to stop there. I need the
no, you were wrong.
The hello at Relatively Blonde email.
You need that one? Do you want me to log in?
Yeah, or have you got it like logged in your phone or anything?
Yeah.
Right, I'll send you a code, just tell me what the code is.
Okay.
So Craig is I'm not going to cut that. Craig is currently sorting out our Patreon so that it links to Spotify, so that if you're on Spotify you can see like your normal episodes and your exclusive episodes.
See the locked ones. But also the Patreon app is good in the sense where, see, if you are a member of it, you're in that chat, we can make multiple chats as well. We can make a Manjaro chat. Like we can make all these different chats and then just the Relatively Blonde chat. And if people have any like queries, and then you can also send if you've got a dilemma and you want it to be read out on the pod, you can join the Patreon, direct messages on Patreon.
We have one from last night.
Oh, do we?
Yep.
And then we can do it, and so you're guaranteed we're actually going to see it and do it on the Patreon episode. But yeah, enough about Blondes Uncut. Oh, someone did give us a name that we did like, but I think we're just going to stick to what we've done, aren't we?
Do you know what's annoying? I actually loved it. Like, it was a proper...
What was it?
Illegally Blonde.
Yeah.
And I loved that. Like, really good. But the only thing that
Relatively Blonde, Illegally Blonde.
When we're doing Relatively Blonde, Blondes Uncut, that kind of rings better than Relatively Blonde, Illegally Blonde. I think it's too much of a mouthful.
What's your opinion, Craig?
I like Illegally Blonde.
But after Relatively Blonde...
What? No, because I don't think you need to put it after, because everyone who's going to be seeing it knows it's Relatively Blonde anyway, because it's only ever going to show up wherever Relatively Blonde is.
Like, wait a minute.
It was you that wanted Relatively Blonde on the front of it.
I know, we don't need to, I suppose.
Because I do prefer Illegally Blonde to Blondes Uncut. It was just all of it together was just given too much of a mouthful.
Okay, guys, we're back after some technical...
Proceed to the rules.
We had to have a meeting with Craig.
Right. So I feel like we have been chatting absolute fucking shite for the first half. So we're really, really sorry. Let's just get into it.
Really, really sorry, Nikki.
Traitors.
Oh my
Team
God.
Rachel
or Team Fiona.
Right. First of all, Team Rachel, but even more so because Fiona's away. But I was Team Rachel. Like,
oh wait, I was going to say, if you've not watched Traitors yet, skip ahead, but you've already fucked it.
Why have they not watched it? Do you know
I know, that's on you.
So I loved Fiona, loved her, but the minute she turned I was like firmly team Rachel.
Yeah.
She fucked it for herself.
And I do you know what I love about this? Are you watching? Are you up to date? Thank fuck.
We actually sometimes forget because Grant isn't always up to date. We had to
How good is it?
We had to make him leave the room.
I fucking hate Rachel.
I've heard this. I have heard this. You're
so
not the first.
Arrogant, so smug, and like see that when they were voting Ross out, like was Hugo this dramatic and turret? Fuck up. Shut up.
I live for that. I honestly, I think she
Maybe
is
you're the arrogant one.
but like I live for that. See, like a strong female lead. I'm sorry, like give me it. I love it. Give me 14 of them.
I love Stephen, right? And I really see when he was at the bit where he was going to go, I was like, oh, actually gutted about that. But he has absolutely saved himself with Fiona leaving and the crying. Faithful. That gave faithful.
Yeah, 100%. But do you know, just back to like Rachel, do you know what? Another thing, she's so dramatic. Like, first of all, like the one-liners at the table, like, well, if you lie, it makes you a liar. Like,
I love.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but also,
so
see when they done the murder, when they murdered Faz face to face, and she was just looking at him with the most evil
that
face.
was scary.
And then she goes, "We're done here." I was like, oh my
Amen.
God. She is just playing it so good. Like, I just love a pure treacherous traitor.
Oh my God. I've just had another. I'm just going to read it on my phone and I'll tell you after.
But I genuinely think this could be the best season yet so far. I just feel like every episode,
Because Liam,
there's been something just crazy.
Yeah.
And then how it ended with the last one of like, do you know, right, I'm sorry, I'm just like pure taking over here, but I've got so much to say. Right, I'm excited.
It's a bit like the Patreon episode last week.
I was talking to my mum about that and I was like,
she was talking to herself.
I was talking to you. It's not my problem. She knows it all. You should have been more vocal, Jade. You didn't have anything to contribute. Lost my train of thought. Traitors. So see when they got the questions for the traitors.
Oh,
what's his name?
Matthew.
Oh my God. I was not expecting that from him and I love it.
So
I love it
good.
when people surprise you like that.
What did you think of that, Craig? How good's that?
It makes sense because there's never been a time that Faithfuls have won it, and I think he obviously knows that because it's been about for long enough that everyone who's on the show now has watched the show.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to say yes to him?
Aye, but then she'll throw him under the bus.
I 100%.
And she'll throw Stephen under the bus.
No,
like,
she won't. If she does, I will no longer be Team Rachel because she does not protect my Stephen. I prefer Stephen to Rachel.
Oh, I love Stephen.
If she does not protect Stephen, it's going to be an issue for me. I will write a letter.
See, when Rachel and Fiona were in the kitchen, Stephen was like, what the actual fuck?
Literally, I'm obsessed. The faces he makes,
so funny.
I am obsessed. I
love him.
I think he's a shite traitor.
No, I kind of do get that. He gets too flustered, doesn't he? He does.
But I think that I
feel nervous when he goes to speak.
I know, but it makes it good TV.
I know it does. Imagine. I think we need to get him on the pod. Imagine.
Oh my God, could you think?
I think honestly we could maybe because Liam actually knows him, so we need to speak to him.
Oh my God, I would
well, you
love
need to cut me saying he was a shite traitor then.
No, that makes it better. You can be in that episode and be like, hot take, Stephen. Craig thinks you're a shite traitor. But to be fair, I actually think from what we'd seen of him, he would just be like, oh my God, I know.
No, I know.
Not us talking like we know him.
I know.
But and then, do you know, see the fact they did not make the way that they've cut that episode that we need to wait to see Harriet's questions tells me that Harriet is kicking off.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. She is so clever.
She's literally getting them just from
on to like, how does she know that? Like traitor on
But
traitor.
do you think though, see when you have an inkling of someone so much, then when you watch them, you can see it the way that we'll view them.
I mean, she's
traitors.
obviously a barrister. She's a crime writer. Like she's obviously highly intelligent, but she'll also have that pure analytical way of thinking.
No.
What is it?
Amanda, she made herself look like a right knob.
What, tell me? Oh my God, when she was like, yeah, I'm actually in your best pal was a traitor.
And also you got nobody. Jade is a faithful. Feel sorry for her.
She's
fellow
just
Jade.
Pure taking it in the chin. It's a sin.
I know, give her a break.
I love her style.
I was like, I know, I was looking at the Jade, the name, and I was like, manifest. I'm going on that fucking show before I die. Traitors, BBC, see if you're watching, don't miss this. But actually, I don't even want to go on with you because you'll murder me.
We need to go on different seasons.
Yeah, can we go on different seasons, please? And I'll be a faithful or a terrible traitor.
Imagine we did both go on it and you were the traitor and I was the faithful.
Oh, you'd be gone. Just because I know how it would be, and it would actually hurt my feelings, but I would still be like, no, fuck you, because I know what that would happen if you were a traitor.
See, as soon as we took
recruit you.
As soon as we took our blindfolds off at that round table, if I was a faithful, I'd be like, traitor! Across the table. As one of us. We don't both of us sit at this round table and one of us isn't involved.
No, literally. Oh, but I would love to go on that show. What a brilliant
It's my fave show.
Do you think, I was talking to someone, I can't remember who, but they were saying how they think that traitors will die out the way Love Island has. And I'm like, I don't think so.
Can we talk about how Love Island has been postponed?
All Stars. Oh yeah, we've not even, you sent me
Literally. So apparently there's like wildfires in South Africa. But then it begs the question because it was meant to be starting on Monday.
So they'll all be there.
They announced on Saturday it wasn't going ahead, but that would have been the day that they were going to start filming. So do you think they've sent them home?
No, I think they'll just have still chaperone.
How long are they going to postpone it for? I've not seen any more updates. I've not looked for them, to be fair. But I love All Stars.
Oh, I know.
I prefer
All Stars. But when they get good, see, I'm not being funny. See, when they do Love Island All Stars and it's the ones from the season before, I'm like, that's fucking boring.
I don't know, because Thingy's going back in.
Who?
Oh, you never watched that season?
I watched bits of it.
What the fuck's her name? The flight attendant that was obsessed with Harry.
Blonde. Mm-hmm. What's her name? Helena.
She's gone back in, and so is Thingy from
Belle Hassan's going in.
I know, and she
was buzzing for that.
Looks unbelievable.
She's brown hair now, isn't she?
Anton will be turning in his grave.
Aye, he will be, defo. And
imagine they put him in.
He's been in.
Aye, but they can put them in again.
All right, I know. Casey's been in about 40 times.
Let's see if he turns up this season. I know. I'm like, I know. Literally, find a day job.
Yeah, fuck off.
TV's actually so good this time of year.
I know, it is.
Can I just say as well, you guys, because I was just thinking like what a start to 2026. Can I just say,
sorry, interrupt you. Sorry, everyone haters. But see, do you know what's so endearing about you? That when you say you guys after everything, you say it after everything, it literally makes me want to cry. It's so cute. It's so endearing.
Say it.
Yeah, I know you don't, but
now
I'm just
I feel like I'll probably be tuned into it.
You say it on TikTok as well, you say it all the time, and I'm like, oh, bless her. Actually, bless her. Right, sorry, carry on.
No, so I was talking about like how 2026 has actually been off to like such a good start. Like I feel like I am just having the best time.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
Bar like yesterday and today, it's been a bit of a sketch, right? But I feel like I'm having the best time. I have made it in life this year.
How?
Because the Costa coffee.
Oh yeah.
Follow me on TikTok.
Matcha, I need to try, don't I?
It's so good.
Costa.
So good.
Get your sponsors. I'll convert. Look, this Starbucks every day. See, I'm happy to convert.
You're not going to
just say the magic words.
Starbucks every day. But what I will say.
No, I mean as in like we can swap.
But what I will say is
unauthentic.
The Costa matcha is better than the Starbucks matcha.
Really?
For me, 100%.
But I don't like coconut.
It comes like, well, they don't just do coconut.
Yeah, they blend it in Starbucks.
It comes like just the way it's more authentic to me. Anyway, like I loved it.
It's more authentic to me.
I made a wee video being like, oh my God.
And they commented and followed you.
They commented, which is one thing. Like I feel like brands will comment like often on things, like, which is fine. That doesn't like pure blow my mind. Like not that it's not like good, but the fact that they followed me, and then I went onto their profile and they're only following like 200 people. I feel blessed and important. I feel like I've Costa VIP. So yeah, that not me being besties with.
No, I love
Costa
that. I need to try the matcha. To be fair, don't I?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll need to try it. I do. To be fair, I don't pure like I like a Starbucks matcha, but it doesn't pure. Do you know? Honestly, to this day, what's unbeaten for me, the fucking M&S one.
I love the M&S one.
Because the raspberry sauce is like the raspberry sauce you get from the van.
Mm-hmm. M&S is really good.
Oh my God.
I think my favourite ever is the Daydream matcha from Blank Street though. That's like my top matcha, I think. I
need to tell you, I've already told you about this, but I need to talk about it on the pod. It's so funny. So me and my friend Leah, who's been on the pod actually.
Nurse Leah.
We went to Sugo the other night after my work. I actually looked like a tink because I'd been working all day, but I was like, so we just we went to Sugo. Oh, and can we talk about, we got it with Livy. Livy introduced us to it, the panzanella.
But no,
and I got it again.
When I say I have been thinking about, there's not been a day went by that I've not thought about
it's so
this.
Good. Delicious. And we got it again.
Had Leah had it before?
No. But she doesn't like raw tomatoes, but she did like the bread soaked in all the juices. But anyway. Guys,
I just want you to know that it doesn't matter what I'm saying on this episode. I just want you to know that whatever it is I'm saying, I'm thinking about how frizzy my hair is. Like my hair, I'm not 100% with you. There is like 10% of me that is like catastrophizing the fact that my hair is literally a bird's nest. It's given to being a carpenter at the mate. I fucking hate myself.
It honestly isn't as bad.
It is, don't lie to me.
Yeah, it's frizzy, but it's not pure extreme frizzball.
I feel like it's extreme frizzball. Anyway, sorry.
So basically we go in, right, and there's a mad wait, and you know I love Sugo, by the way. This is like love Sugo 2 bits. I don't know if I told you this part. I only told you the part about the lovely waiter. So we went in and they were like, it'll be a half an hour wait. So we went back and sat in Leah's car, and we went back in after 30 minutes. We're like, we're Leah and we're back. We sat down and then they called us Leah, and this woman like just literally came right in front and went, it's actually for thingy, because we were there before them. And I was like, shut up.
Fucking raging
But how annoying are people? Like, use your see people
literally,
that just
don't involve yourself. Assume that they know what they're doing, bitch.
No,
sit down before you get fucking knocked down.
That's what I mean. Like, see, in restaurants like this, they've obviously got a system.
Literally,
like it's just so stupid. But anyway,
fucking hate people. By the way,
you need to wait for
I bet
it. Right?
Leah was like,
I wish I could like.
Not me fucking myself in the face when I said that here.
So the girl that was taking orders literally dinged her, and I was like, good for you, hen. She walked down and she turned around and went to me, she went, and I'm so glad she felt comfortable to say this to me. I must have had the face for it. She turned around and went, is this table for thinking? I fuck off, bite your shit. She was brilliant. And I was like, this girl, because I feel like the Sugo staff members don't really chat. So I was like, wow.
They're always so busy.
I loved her. I was like, oh my God, you need a raise hen. Me and Leah were howling. And then there was also a boy from Sugo that came over and they watched the pod, and it was lovely. But I was like, that is brilliant. But honestly, this is just a message to see if don't assume and sit in a busy restaurant like that. It's fucking annoying.
That saying, like, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
But seriously though, like I actually just was like, obviously there's a way we've left and came back. We're actually here way before you, hen. Annoying.
So shut the fuck up.
I on it, bite my shit.
I'm surprised though. Like, I'm surprised that Leah wasn't like, excuse me.
No, she would like, I know.
Because she's like usually quite good that way as well, isn't she? Mm-hmm. Speaking of Leah, you guys, I'm getting filler in my face. I'm nervous, but it's so weird. I'm not nervous.
So subtle though, because Leah is so subtle.
I'm not nervous because when I say I trust Leah implicitly, like I would not go anywhere else. But basically, the last time I was in getting my Botox, I was like, Leah, something's got to give here, and she's like, what? And I was like, I don't know, but there's something's not right, so just you tell me. And she's like, what are your concerns? And I had basically said that I didn't feel like, I feel like obviously losing a bit of weight in my face from Manjaro as well. So I said to her, down here feels very like undefined. However, I don't want to do anything about here just now while I'm still losing weight. So I was like, so she agreed. She's like, I'll leave that alone. But then I was saying about like my nasal fold. Is that what they're called? I don't know. But these bits here.
Smile lines.
These like whatever they are.
They're not smile lines.
I don't know. But like they're so pronounced. And then also I was saying how, so this is something that I wanted to say on here anyway. We've not had it for ages, but there was a spell, especially like when we're laughing, we would get comments on TikTok of people telling us, oh, your fillers
our tear trough fillers, thinking that our dimples.
So people were saying that, oh, your fillers like moving in your face, so they thought that we had tear trough filler and it's coming down here. We both have that. Do that, right? Look at us. We both have that on our faces.
But I actually quite like it.
I don't. But
see, I think it's like a characteristic. I actually wouldn't want to get rid of mine.
No, I do. Like, none of us have. I've got dimples down here. I don't want them up here. But we both have it. It's a family thing. Not the only bit of filler that either of us have is in our lips currently.
Do you know?
We don't have anything else. But I'm going to get this month. She said she's going to put a tiny little bit in the apples of my cheeks, because she says what that'll do is it'll bring them up a little bit, which it'll kind of fill in that kind of, because she says what that's called, it's like a slice in like your fat gland or something, and that's why it comes up like that. She says some people just have it, obviously we both do. So she says that will kind of fix that, but she says it will also, she doesn't want to touch that just now. So she says if she does that, it will kind of elevate that bit so it doesn't look as pronounced. So I'm excited to see, and I'm getting my lips done for the first time in a year.
Buzzing.
So buzzing. Over a year actually.
Do you know, it's so weird because obviously like our like the McCready side has those eye dimples, but my mum's also got them. So I had no chance.
Like, you were getting that
because my mum and dad both have them.
But it's just so funny how like it's such a thing these days that people don't assume that it's a natural feature. They assume that your filler's like fucking migrated.
Have you seen this long talks?
Yeah, I seen somebody talking about it.
Yeah, and it's
it might have been, was it one of the girls over here?
It was Ashley.
Yeah. I think it came up on her
Ash,
personal account, and she was saying it's the best one she's ever got.
And she was like, because people were saying to her like, oh, you look different, and it was this long talks. I've still not got Botox. I'm honestly though, like, see, as much as I'm like, I'd obviously want to get it, I do still want to hold off, because see, even though you got it, but what age were you when you first got it though?
I was a lot older.
Like, I don't want to get it at 24.
Well, I actually didn't. I'm 30. I'll be 38 in a couple of weeks, and I think I was 36 when.
Because I'm more like, I get it's like prevention and all that, but see, really, I'm like, I don't want to need to get it now till I'm older. Like, if I don't need it right now.
I know, but then I think your lines are more pronounced on your head than mine were.
Great.
Fuck off. I'm just like, if I can't fucking be honest with you.
I mean, Leah says all the time, like it's a fucking gutter
and
on my head. At the end
of the day, if it doesn't bother you, then why the fuck would you let it bother
you?
It doesn't bother me. I'm just saying, like, does
it bother you?
I was a lot older than you, but you do have more pronounced lines.
Oh,
but I think it's just because you've probably got a more expressive face. But anyway, Wrinkles McGee.
Put your face up off the flare.
But no, I genuinely though, in all seriousness, I would never encourage somebody to rush and get it. And see, this whole baby Botox, that's not a thing. Botox is Botox. So don't let somebody fool you into baby Botox. Botox is Botox. You're just getting less of the real Botox.
Yeah.
I do think preventative Botox is a thing. I think it's good because ultimately, when you start getting it, you're freezing that so that it's never going to get worse, if that makes sense. So like basically when I started getting it, it's not going to be worse than it was before I was that age. But it also is like addictive. Like, you know that from me. As soon as I see movement in my forehead, I'm like, Leah. And she's like, not yet.
I can't believe how actually well this episode's been. I genuinely thought we were going to be stumped today.
I'm feeling a bit more energetic.
So am I, the coffee.
We drove here and we were just like, we're going to be crying the whole time. It's going to be so depressing. We're both bringing bad juju to the studio.
Oh, guys, do you know what? I'm actually going to put it in the Patreon chat, and I've got dilemma with this fucking couch. It's in my head about the colour of the couch and the carpet.
Why?
Because I'm scared there's two, like, I want them to be different tones because I want the living room to be tonal, but I don't want it to be too different, as in one's warm, one's cool, and it looks a bit fucking weird. But then again, I don't want to commit to the black, because I feel like once you commit to the black, it's committed.
Yeah, because I think the black accents is different than a whole black
couch.
I know, it's a big decision, to be fair.
It is. It's so soon, guys. Me and you move into our house, and like, honestly, I'm going to be, my contents will be popping off. You heard it here first, I swear. Because right now, I've not really got the space. Like, I'm in Ewan's mum and dad's, but I also don't want to be filming around their house. They'll be like, oh my God, we're letting you stay here, like, going to no fucking filming every room and all.
Literally.
So I'm excited to take you on that journey.
I know, I'm so excited. Like, you're my favourite content creator, so I'm excited to watch
Ditto, babe. No, we need to tell them about, so I've been saying to Lorri, she had these sweet potatoes in to do the Courtney Cook thing, and I was like, I need that video from you, can you make them? And she was like, right, okay. So then I was having a glass of wine the other night, and I was on FaceTime with Lorri, and she was like, I've posted that, and I was like, shut up. Got my makeup off, had food, and then went into bed, snuggled up, phone on charge, water there, and I just watched your videos and then went to sleep. was great.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for providing that. You're popping off on TikTok right now.
I feel like
you're everyone's comfort creator, and I'm like, this is great. Everyone's seeing you now for your mine.
I know it's funny because I feel like it's such a different style of content from me because I don't usually just like stand and like do like I'm just like plating up and eating and I'm just talking shite.
But they're doing so well.
It's good for me because it's zero effort on my part, but it's so nice because I'm getting so many sweet messages.
I know.
For just like being normal in my kitchen.
It's so nice as well, see, for like because you've been all these like this trending now about like tagging comfort creators, and the pod's been tagging a few, you've been tagged in so many, but I love that for you.
I know, it's
I
so
actually
nice.
do.
And it actually doesn't get old either. Like,
I know.
Every time I get one, I'm like, because it's just the thought of like, just a random stranger thinking about you. It's like, oh my God, I love that so much. Because I know how I feel about, let's see the creators that are pure my comfort creators that I don't skip, and like the wee buzz I get when they pop up and it's a video of not seen. Like, so the fact that that's you for that people. Somebody thinks that for me is mind blowing because I'm literally just a maw. I'm a fucking boring maw.
You're more than that.
Oh, thanks. But I love it. And I'm like literally, I think I'm going to hit 110k and like the next day or so. It's
that's
crazy.
mental.
It's like going up so quickly, which
actually
is
mad. So buzzing for you. What was I going to say?
We were both like, do you know what I wanted to talk about? Because I had like my wee one's not well at the moment, guys. Fucking story of my life. I know I feel like I've said that in every episode, but Austin's not well, so I had like a bit of it. It was his birthday yesterday and he turned 5, and I had just like a bit of a kind of funny day because I was like struggling with like the mum guilt of the house being full and Austin just not being up for it, and
it was like that was overwhelming him.
Not feeling
but
good.
I was saying to Lorri,
this is what I was going to talk about.
Literally, I was saying to Lorri, if she didn't have everyone round and Austin was maybe a bit better, then she would feel guilty for not having everyone there.
Yeah,
so you can't win in your head.
But that actually wasn't what I was going to say. So this morning, so we never really spoke yesterday, like very briefly.
Yeah,
because obviously I was busy the whole day.
My sixth sense would tell me you weren't all right.
This needs to be studied. It's so funny because when I say like we spoke maybe twice yesterday,
and
it wasn't like the way it usually is. We're usually on FaceTime for like an hour, but we had done a wee text exchange, and then in fact was that it? We didn't FaceTime yesterday.
No.
But we had maybe 2 text exchange, not that much because I was obviously in the house busy with Austin. He was like on me all day, and then my family and all that were over. You were out really busy as well, and then you had your training and all that. But I literally like got out the shower this morning and I had a message from Jade being like, are you okay? And it was just so weird, especially because I woke up kind of not feeling okay this morning. I woke up still feeling just a bit like, do you know that way? Like heavy. And then like we had like FaceTimed and she's like, it's so weird to me. She's like, because like I just knew. You just know.
I had a sixth sense because I was like, I don't want to be weird, but I actually knew.
I know, it's pure. It's like so I was weird. Like, that needs to be studied because it's like I know that twins get that, but we're not twins.
No,
it's just like how can we sense that within each other when we're not even in the same postcode?
I mean, we are
not in the same postcode.
Yeah, we are. Oh no.
Do you live in my street?
Have you been hiding in my shed?
I live in the bin. That's how she's getting all the stuff in my wardrobe. Just rolling in for the garden every morning. Oh my God.
How are you getting on, Craig? Done?
Yeah. Oh,
what's what's coming up on Spotify is locked. How did you do it?
He's a bloody whiz.
Because I honestly proper tried so hard, and I think I'm quite tech savvy.
I don't know. It's boring.
Did you have to make a new podcast thing on Patreon? Yeah. And it's out now, our podcast. So will we wait to see it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. So clever.
Thanks so much.
Literally,
Craig.
guys, I actually say this to Nicole all the time. Anytime we message Nicole, I literally say it. I'm like, I genuinely do not know where we would be without the guys at G4. Like, see, like we never actually give you a shout out on here, but see, honestly,
I know.
And Grant and even
Greg.
like Nicole, Greg, like we literally, this podcast would not exist, not only because obviously we're in their studios, but the help they give us behind the scenes and the support that Nicole gives us. Like, Nicole doesn't even deal with the podcasts.
I know.
It's obviously her business, but she, like, they're all just like amazing.
I know.
Like, and I think the viewers kind of see that like with you and Grant as well, because even like Livy, when she came in, she was like, I was starstruck, I just wanted to meet Craig and Grant. Like, so I feel like you must be so curious about them, because that's what Livy was like. I wanted to see what they looked like.
But it is mad though, because when you think back to when we first came in, for a start,
one, they didn't think we were going to turn up because we had sent them a message on WhatsApp at like 11 in the morning at night or something.
11 in the morning.
11 at night, being like, we want a studio for a podcast.
Pissed. But it is actual because it's mental, the difference of how much more relaxed you feel because we've done it for ages, but also because we know yous.
But also, when we first started, we actually said this, like, we were definitely...
I was a clown.
They were definitely fighting over who had to come in and sit through that. They were
short straw.
Don't want to sit with those two fucking idiots. But now it's like so nice because we actually like pure all get
We're saying that and everybody behind their back like, right, who's fucking pulling the short straw today?
Not. I feel like we would know. Like, I do. Like, I feel like they're both pure like, yous do like us now, Craig, don't yous?
Give it a couple more episodes.
He's like,
Grant called me Darth Vader last week because of the way I was breathing in the night and I was fucking ill.
I noticed that in the Patreon episode as well. Last week.
What, me breathing?
Aye.
How did I was just fucking cut myself off then? How did I stop?
Like, you know, and Craig's just like, fuck her.
Like breathing.
Right, so
how did I stop that?
Just so say Lorri was talking. This is like what I could hear. I don't know how you could hear it, right?
I'm going to need to do this. Right, hi guys, how are?
I'm not being funny though, but was that her breathing or was it her just being like? Because I was talking the whole episode.
Right, have you got some dilemmas or do you get anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, I've got loads.
Oh,
literally.
we're still going. Oh, dilemmas or talk about?
No, do you know what I wrote down? Because you wanted to talk about it. Bae, her phone's already fucked, you guys. It's not charging. It's hanging up on everybody that phones her, and now she's just flung it across the room. Literally, I'm sure that it's as if it's been submerged in water or something.
I know. Can't lie, right? I do remember, see when I came out of your house, I swear to God, I actually, like, I'm just having an epiphany now. I went to put my phone on charge in the car and it did blue, blue, like liquid detected in the phone.
Oh.
And I took it out.
Is Lucas been sucking it or something?
Maybe.
Lucas has been winching your phone. I wrote down because you told me that you wanted me to remind you to talk about this. What is your face right now?
Sorry, I just got an email.
Right.
What?
You told me to write this down.
What?
So that you'd remember to talk about it on the podcast.
Okay.
I don't know what you're going to say.
What?
Cullen skink. You were like, write that down. And I was like, okay.
So Lorri and our dad and our brothers are out for
There's actually a whole other story with that, incidentally. Were you saving
Oh
this?
yeah,
but
right. So I was like, of course, I was like, right, going to tell me what everyone got, starter, main, dessert. I want to know everyone.
Does everybody do that? By the way,
I want to know it all.
Somebody goes out for dinner, like, is that just us, or
like, I'm like, what did everyone have? Like, that's more exciting to me about going out to dinner and finding out what everyone else is getting.
100%.
So, and then Lorri was like, oh, my dad got that thing. What's it called? Fish, like with fish and cream and potatoes. And I was like, oh, is it Cullen skink? And then Lorri was like, do you know it's actually quite nice? And I was like, but the fucking name it puts me off. Who came up with that?
Why did they call it Cullen skink?
Cullen skink stinks.
It makes you think of skunk.
No, it just, the word skink is a smelly word.
No, but that's because skunk.
A tink.
Because skunk is a smelly animal, and it's just one vowel off, isn't it? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You know, because then it would be oh yeah, stunk.
Yeah.
Stunk.
Skunk. Skink.
Smelly. Stink.
Stink.
Like it's just a rotten word. So honestly, I probably would like Cullen skink, but I will not be eating it because it's called Cullen skink.
The reason I know you would like it is that you love the kind of broth that mussels come in, and that's the closest thing that I could describe. Cullen skink is a creamier version. I had a dog called Cullen. It's got after Edward Cullen.
Yeah, my mum named her black lab after Edward Cullen.
As she should, to be honest. As she should.
Cullen kink.
I definitely had a Cullen kink when I was in my early 20s. Come here, you sparkly bastard.
Cullen kink.
I
actually meant to say Cullen skink stinks. Sorry, any Cullen skink fans out there.
But then that's like me saying that I fell
clam chowder.
That's gorgeous. I just love a creamy, garlicky.
I actually like fish, but fish is fishy, but it's minging.
But that's like you saying to me, oh, you would like a fillet of fish. I've never tried it, and I'm like, I wouldn't like it. But that's like you saying, I've never tried Cullen skink and I wouldn't like it. And I'm like, yeah, you would.
Yeah, it's just the name puts me off. I just couldn't imagine. So what would you like for a starter? Cullen skink, please. Mm-hmm. It's harsh.
It's maybe nice in there. My dad's had it a couple of times, so it must be.
Oh, I hope you enjoyed it, Uncle Paul. But, a birthday skink.
A birthday skink. Nothing like a bowl of Cullen skink.
But anyway, they left there. So I'm just home from work. I'm about to go in the bath. The bath is ran. And Lorri phones me and I'm like, I'll phone her back when I'm in the bath. And then she phones me again. But the thing is with Lorri, something you wouldn't know about Lorri is she will never phone you twice unless it's an emergency. But you're just not the type to annoy somebody. No, like
I'm very much like, but that's because if you phone me and I don't answer the first time,
you're busy, but you'll phone back.
If you phone me back, you're not going to get an answer because you've pissed me off. I'm like, phone me and I'll get back to you when I can. I'm not like at your service.
So so Lorri phones me. She's out in the dark in the rain. She's like, Jade, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm just about to go in the bath. She was like,
no, you're not.
You need to come and get us. We're stranded. My Uncle Paul's engine failed. He had to pull off. There's not even a hard shoulder on this road. It's dark. It's a motorway.
It's like dark. The A737 between Lochwinnock and Johnston. So it's like, I don't know if you know that area.
It's just not got a hard shoulder.
It's a 70 road. It's like pitch black.
No hard shoulder
at all. No hard shoulder. We were on a bend and there's not even a barrier. Like, we had to obviously get out the car because it was like unsafe to sit in it. But there wasn't even a barrier we could stand behind or nothing.
And Uncle Paul was on the phone to AA and he was like, and I've got my 3 kids with me and they're literally all adults.
Me and my 2 brothers are standing like
they're going to bring like, car seats.
Literally, he's like, I mean, it's not that, but I'm worried. I mean, I'm standing here in my 3 Waynes and we're just like.
So I came to the rescue, of course.
She did. She came bustling down in her white night.
Yes.
Her white night and her white Audi.
And I saved everyone. So
how funny was that? Because my dad had bless him, right? He's such a dad.
The flashlight on.
He put his torch on because he was like, let's walk down to the other side of the road and we'll cross. And he's crossing us across the road. And he had these flash.
And then he phoned somebody in the car with the flashlight still on. He's in the passenger seat. I'm in the driver and I'm like, brilliant, I can't see.
I was like, Dad, we're going to be in another wreck. That's right. Like, Jade literally is blind. Yeah.
Right. I seen, so see, this is so weird, right? But on Christmas Day, and I need your input in this as well, Craig, right? On Christmas Day, I seen a thing, it was like on one of the music channels. Was it Christmas Day? Don't know, but that time of year anyway. And it was like a programme called ABBA or Queen, and they were just playing ABBA and Queen songs. But it betted the question, ABBA or Queen?
Queen.
Queen, me too.
Yeah.
ABBA or Queen?
I feel like a lot of girls would say ABBA, but Queen for me.
ABBA.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm not like a massive fan of either, really.
Yeah, but I feel like they're obviously massive bands from that time and that's why they had it as like a TV programme, but I was like, it's Queen all day for me.
2 very, very different bands, 2 very, very talented groups, but yeah, you're going to struggle to find somebody who's going to trump Freddie Mercury in my opinion. And honestly, not even just Freddie. I mean, the showmanship's one thing, but the band, I know, they're just fucking shit hot.
See, if you ever see that video of Brian May coming on with Benson Boone, I will never go over that. Do you see that? So Benson Boone's done a cover of Bohemian Rhapsody. He was amazing at it. And at Coachella, Brian May came on the stage, but the crowd at Coachella, because it was American, they just didn't see how iconic it was. Like Brian May from Queen was doing his solo on stage for the first time in fucking ages, and the crowd were dead.
But it's not the first time in ages. Brian May's been touring. Queen have been touring for ages.
But like that song. Yeah.
Yeah, so Queen actually were touring.
Adam Lambert.
Yeah, who incidentally is, in my opinion, as close as we're going to get to Freddie in this day and age.
Yeah.
He's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just the presence that you miss with Freddie.
Do you know what I want though? I want Queen Voyage.
Oh my god, you honestly would love ABBA Voyage.
I know I would, and I love ABBA. Don't get me.
Oh yeah, we're such ABBA girls.
Yeah, I love ABBA.
If you're forcing us to choose between Queen all day long.
Yeah. Right. Dilemmas.
Yeah, just quickly though, can we talk about the Sticky Bandit?
What's Sticky Bandit?
Marv from Home Alone getting caught with a prosy. How fucking crazy is that? Literally.
Caught with a prosy?
Aye, soliciting sexual favours. That's what it was, wasn't it? He was caught with a prostitute.
Have you seen this? It was actually Grant and Greg that told us about it.
I know, we came in on Saturday night.
So is that the one that's all stuck to feathers?
The big tall one with the curly hair. The one that looks like he'd be caught with a prosy.
Yeah.
Joe Pesci can do no wrong in my opinion. I love him, but that big Marv, he looked proper stinking, didn't he? Aye. But aye, Sticky Bandits.
What, is he married?
One. I don't know, actually. I don't know.
So, but see, not being funny, right? But I don't know if I'm picking this up wrong, but see if he isn't married, who cares? Who cares if he's paying for sex? He maybe just can't get it elsewhere.
Just a bit iffy, innit?
I mean, anyone that pays somebody to, honestly, on that subject, see the fact that men pay women, it's like, they don't want you, they're literally getting paid to do that. Like, how do you, but they just want to shag a hole of some sort.
Which also, do you know what, like, thingies me even more than that I just find so funny? And this is coming from somebody who genuinely, like, I'm not one of those girls that's like, oh, strip clubs and all that, like, I genuinely don't care. But I find the concept of a man going in and giving a woman money to dance for him.
No, so it's funny.
Have some, please dance provocatively in front of me, I'll pay you.
It's actually vulgar.
It's so funny.
It's so,
like, I'm not being funny. Like, I think, like, as a woman, that's so clever.
No,
like,
I know.
100% pay me if I can get you a wee shimmy. Like, are you
I
kidding?
know, mad.
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
honestly,
like, no hate to the strippers.
Right now,
big up the strippers.
See, if I wasn't a fat bastard, I'd be a stripper. 100%. See, if I had a pure T body,
you're not a fat bastard.
No, but I'm not got a stripper. No, I love myself. You know that, right? But I've not got a stripper body. See, if I had a stripper body, I would be fucking diamond dolls out my nut. I'd be like, ooh, come fucking stuff your 20s doing my bra. Nay bother.
Diamond dolls.
All day long, all night long.
All night long.
Do like you bleed those men dry. And when we're on that, StripperTok, my favourite side of TikTok,
when they whip out and they're counting the money and all that.
Counting their money and they're showing you the one underwear.
Cardi B used to be a stripper.
I know.
Love that for her.
Iconic.
Fucking love her, by the way.
She is so funny.
If you listen to our Call Her Daddy episode, it's quite old, but it's so good. Like, I just think she is so funny.
She is. She's naturally
hilarious.
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
Even just the way she talks is funny.
No, she is
her voice
so funny. Let me see if there's anything else I want to know. That was kind of...
Big up the strippers.
Right, we had an Instagram I seen, hold on. I really love watching yous and I could really use some advice. I've been with my boyfriend for nearly 3 years, but his family are very rude and strange towards me. His mum and dad act weird with me, and his brother and sister-in-law seem to hate me for no reason whatsoever. I've tried to understand it and not let it affect me, but it's getting too much now. I feel like I'm at the point where I'm ready to end the relationship and move on, but at the same time it really hurts because I do love him. I don't know what to do anymore and I feel so stuck. Any advice would mean so much. Also, see, before we answer this dilemma, see if you're sending in an email dilemma, send us pictures. We want to put names to faces.
Nobody's going to do that.
People do it in other podcasts all the time, yeah. And also, oh fuck, never mind. Anyway,
what do you think?
I mean, I think it's hard, isn't it? We've spoken about this so many times before about families and being with someone and actually loving them. My first point of call was always to speak to them and see if your partner doesn't see it, then that's when I'm like, well, it's a bit of a lost cause then.
I mean, to me, it's kind of reading that she already has, because she's saying I'm ready to kind of call it quits, which is a shame because she then goes on to say I do love him, but that's, to me, that is so important. I know that the people will be like, oh, that doesn't matter and all that, but you're not going to, unless you're somebody that pure wants to come between somebody and their family.
Yeah.
Like they're not going to choose their family over you, or it's going to be, or even if they can mediate and kind of go between the two of you, it's always going to be that way. Do you know what I mean? It's not something that, it's just so complicated when it's families, isn't it? It's just not a quick fix.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard, especially if everything else
I know.
works.
I honestly just think, like, I think I try and put myself in your shoes, and I'm like, if this was me and I felt like this, I'd be going straight to you and being like, I feel uncomfortable. Like, why? And if he was like, oh, like, well, that's different, we've been together so long, but like, I feel like you need to go to them first, because see if they can kind of see it from your point of view, then he needs to speak to his family. Yeah,
and I know that this is not the typical response, but I think I would probably want to speak to his family. I think if
yeah, but not everyone.
No,
but,
that's what I was saying. I think like that's not everybody. I'm just saying, like, for me, if you're just said put yourself in their shoes, I think if my boyfriend wasn't willing to kind of mediate, and I genuinely, if I was like, right, well, that's it, and I was ready to let go, that's different. But if I genuinely was like, this is my person and I'm going to do anything to make it work, I would literally just try and sit down with the family and be like, I love your son, I love your brother, whoever, like, and I'm really trying my best, but I can only work with what I'm given, sort of thing. Yeah. But I know that that's not everybody's thing. But it's kind of given that she's already checking out.
Yeah.
which is a shame.
I think where to go from here, I would definitely speak to your partner and tell him how you're feeling, because if you've got nothing to lose anyway and you're already thinking of ending it, may as well speak to him and see what he says.
Yeah, and maybe even say that to him. He's maybe not realising how serious and how much it's affecting you to the point that you're not wanting to be with him, because it might literally take him to go to them and be like, I'm going to lose this girl if you don't get your act together.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I hope that helps. You can
I hope it works out as well. If you are really in love with him, I hope you find a way to make it work.
I've got another one, and it's quite different.
Okay.
I think it'd be good. Will I read it out? Mm-hmm. Hi girls, need some advice and outside perspective as my partner thinks I'm getting used, but can this please stay anonymous? So last year I moved down to blank away from my mum, and I'm really enjoying the freedom, and I still go up and see my mum, but every time I go up and see her, I feel like I get my younger siblings dumped on me, and my mum and dad always make cheeky comments about saying that they miss having me in the house for my brother and sister. Do you think I'm getting used to babysit, or they actually miss me? Love your podcast so much, and can you please keep anonymous where I moved to? We actually just read this out and I said the places, so we had to read it.
I'm trying to just kind of make sense of it in my head, because at first I thought that you're going there to visit and then they're leaving the house and leaving you to babysit, but you didn't say that. So you're saying that they're talking about they miss having you around and the kids are getting dumped on you. So it's hard, because I'm trying to think of it from like a family dynamic, like, are the kids just really excited to see you and not leaving you alone, and it feels like they're getting dumped on you, but really it's not so much the mum and dad that are doing that, it's the kids.
Yeah.
Because you know what it's like when you used to go home, like when you used to go home with Millie and Leo, they were all over you. It wasn't the fact that your mum was being like, it was the fact that they were so excited to see you because you didn't live there anymore. Yeah. So is it that, or is it a case of they're leaving the house and being like, then that's completely different, because like you're there to visit them. You're not
even spending time with your parents.
Yeah, you're there to visit them and then they're fucking off. So it's two different things, isn't it? Like, but I mean, my advice would be, it's your family and you should be able to be completely honest and open with your family, and just 100%. But you don't even need to go at it from like, I think like with your boyfriend, I understand that it might be coming from a place of concern with you, but I think when you start to get involved with each other's families like that, it's never going to end well. I think maybe I understand that he's concerned about you, but it's maybe just he shouldn't be involving himself in, like, especially if this isn't a thought that you've had prior to him bringing it up. Like, is it just that he's in your head, or is there a wee underlying thing of your boyfriend doesn't want you to be going up to see your family and he's maybe being a wee bit jealous? I mean, we don't know the whole story.
And I think it's your mum and dad, say to them.
Yeah, 100%.
If you're not seeing them when you go down because they're fucking off and leaving you with the wains, say that.
Just feel like,
I come to spend time with you and you aren't here.
But I don't even think it needs to be as aggressive as that. Just
it doesn't.
Like, no, but like, I just like, if it's your mum and dad, just feel like, I'm really missing you, and when I come up, it's because I want to spend time, all of us as a family. And yeah, I do understand that you want to have that time alone, and I'm happy to do that every once in a while. But ultimately, if I'm coming up here like every other week, I want to see yous, not just be the babysitter. There's definitely like loads of different ways of looking at the situation. But hopefully you'll find your way out of it and everything will end up rosy.
Yes, let us know. I know I'm reading all the dilemmas, but I genuinely think I've been quite good, do you?
I'm just thinking time-wise.
One more.
Right, okay. For God's sake.
One more. This one is long though.
For fuck's sake.
Okay, we ready?
Right.
I really want to challenge myself here.
Oh my God, I'm dreading this. You'll do great, sweetie.
No, now I feel under pressure.
No, because you're the one that said that I'm going to challenge myself.
Just so it's longer.
Just take your time.
Okay. Okay, this is so funny. Confessions of sharing a child with a dipshit dad. This is a bit of a lengthy one, so please bear with. Honestly, you bear with, because it's me reading it. If I start to get terrible, I'll pass it over.
No, you can do it.
Okay. Hey girlies, I'm a big fan of the pod. Love yous both for being so real and looking for your advice. My little boy was born last summer and he's mine and his dad's firstborn. We're both relatively young, so we both knew this was going to be the biggest life change. However, for the first 4 months of his life, it was always, I'm tired from work or I need sleep for work. He works with computers. He has a backspace button for his fuck ups. If I fall asleep holding him and drop him, that's serious damage. So I personally think sleep was valued more to me at this point because he'd done nothing else. I'd done everything on my own despite him being in the same household. I mean, all night feeds. He didn't even change his nappy till he was 4 days old. So I think that tells you how often he does change it. I made and washed and sterilised all bottles. Me and my mum split everything else. We were living with her while saving for our own place. This was including the days after we got home, and this was after an emergency C-section where my son was resuscitated and I had 20 minutes on the clock to stay alive. I am not a deadbeat mum. However, I'm now exhausted and had months of sleep deprivation get to me. I've began to sleep through his crying during the night since maybe around Boxing Day, which his dad has got up for me, which according to him is completely unfair, despite me doing it for 4 months with no assistance from him. There is now a common theme that has emerged from this, and this is where I really need your help as I'm stuck on what to do. Despite me having PTSD and having extremely violent dreams and becoming violent in my sleep, and me putting firm boundaries in place before he was even born against co-sleeping, his dad has been waiting till I go to sleep, brings our son into bed with us and falls asleep with him in the most unsafe, inaccessible positions for me to even put my son in his cot, and it's down to laziness. It's so he doesn't need to get up and down to the cot during the night. I know this because he frequently used to ask when he was rarely holding our sons for the Moses basket to be brought down to where he was sitting rather than just putting him down. And even when I wake up in the middle of the night and ask him to put him down, it's 15 to 20 minutes worth of fighting for him to even sit up in the bed with him. I can't even tell you how long before he's actually been put into his own bed. A few nights ago, I actually woke up on top of my son. I freaked out and panicked instantly, pleading he was still alive, and was, luckily enough. His dad, even after this ordeal, has brought him into bed every night since, and I am reaching fucking boiling point. I told him this genuinely isn't going to stop from you until you kill him or social work get involved. He didn't even look at me. He has had about 1,000,001 conversations with me and my mum, and he just won't listen or change, and it's been like this with all his lack of help, etc. The only reason he gets up in the night now is he has no other choice, but he does it with his own rules and says fuck you to my boundaries. It doesn't matter who in his family is sold either or what they say. Of course his mum puts on a big angry show for me and then speaks to him and sucks up so far up his arse. I honestly don't know what to do. Thanks in advance, and keep being relatively blonde. Love yous. That was long.
You done really well there.
Did I?
Really, really well.
Thanks. I started to think that at the end. I was like, I'm doing well at this, and then I started to trip up, so I was like, focus.
I mean, appalling.
Literally.
You know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Like, why are you with them?
No.
Having a child with somebody is not a good enough reason. You've literally said yourself that the child is that child is in danger, and I'm sorry, I know that that's probably not what you want to hear, but I'm saying this with love.
Yeah.
Your child is in danger.
Yeah.
Like, there's no other way about it. You've said yourself your child's going to end up seriously injured or worse, or there's going to be social work involved when that does happen.
Yeah, but so you as his mum are trying to prevent that. And you're living with your mum, so you've got what you need. Yeah. So, in my opinion, dump him.
Not even dump him I would dump him, but I just think he should not be living there. No. My thing is, you're probably keeping him there because you're so tired and you think you need him, but if he's not actually helping, he's putting your child at risk, then, and I know it's going to be hard because it means that you're going to need to get up, and I'm saying this with love and I'm being cruel to be kind here, like, it's tiring being a mum, and it is awful, and it's the hardest job in the world, but you just need to do it. Like, your body will help you push through. I've been there with 2 kids, and I've also had 2 C-sections. I've had 2 disabled children. My youngest was in the NICU when he was born. Very similar situations. I completely get it because I was exhausted, and I had a husband who was very, very much willing to help, and I was still exhausted. But right now, your baby is in danger, and
you need to put your baby first, which you're obviously trying to do. But you're also trying to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. I don't feel like I'm being dramatic here. I don't know if you do. Like, I don't know if I'm just coming across that because I'm a mum. I don't feel like I'm being dramatic. If you've woke up and your baby's been underneath you because your partner's bringing your baby into your bed, also you're saying you're getting violent outbursts at night, which are out with your control. You're sleeping through the crying, which obviously because you're so tired. If you're so tired, you're sleeping through his crying, then you're tired enough to roll on top of him and not know. Yeah. And my thoughts right now are more with the baby. Yeah, 100%. I think he just, and he also, see on top, like forgetting all that, he also just sounds like an arsehole. Because see, if you're telling him, he's not respecting your boundaries, which also just means he doesn't respect you. I think someone that doesn't respect your boundaries doesn't respect you, full stop. Yeah. Because like if it's something that's seriously getting to you and you're just a new mum and you're trying to, like, what arsehole doesn't actually take that seriously?
And this is the first baby.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, like that, the most effort that you're going to get from him is with your first baby.
Yeah.
And if this is how it's starting, then sorry to tell you, you've had a baby with the wrong person.
Yeah.
But that's what it's reading like to me. Obviously, you've only given us like one side of it, and we've got that narrative. But if that's all I've got to go off, you need to get rid of him. You need to get him out of the house. I'm not saying you can't have a relationship with him. That's your prerogative, what you do with your heart. But in terms of your bed and your home, he needs to move out, send him back to his mum's, show him how serious you are.
Yeah.
He's not respecting your boundaries, but you're not enforcing them either, babes. Like, at the end of the day, you might love him so much, but your baby needs to come first here.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. You need to prioritise yourself and your baby and do what's right. And I promise you, I know that right now it will feel like the walls are closing in. I have been there, but it gets better. I promise you it gets better. And this is the hardest it's going to be. But it's going to be even harder, like losing a baby. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Brutal.
I know. But men.
Not all men.
Not all men.
My husband is a fantastic dad, and I've never, thankfully, had to worry like that when it comes to our kids.
But
absolutely brutal.
Yeah, hope you're okay though. Thanks for sharing it with us and keep us posted.
Yeah, feel
just
free
stay
to reach
strong
out as well. Like,
if you need someone to chat to.
Yeah, I don't say it to every dilemma, but I would be lying if I said I didn't have concerns about you just from how that read, and I do know how hard it is and how you must be feeling. So if you do want to reach out, then our inbox is open. I'm more than happy to chat with you.
But guys, that's us. We're going to wrap up. We're going to head over to Blondes Uncut. I've always wanted to say that. We're going to head over. If you want to join our Patreon, we're in a big group chat, relatively long group chat, and it's an extra episode a week. So not only will you get your Friday upload, you'll also get it on a Sunday as well. So your full weekend can be Relatively Blonde if you want it to be. All right. We're going to leave the link in the bio. While you're at it, do us a favour and follow our socials as well. They're all down there.
Yep.
And keep sending in your dilemmas, your funny stories, anything at all to hello@relativelyblonde.com. Is that right?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Hello at relativelyblondepodcast.com.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you on Sunday if you're in Blondes Uncut, and next Friday if not.
Bye. Ready to roll? Are you ready to
party
with the best of them?
We are gonna go down to the river.